My God, give me the grace to perform this action with you and love for you. In advance I offer to you all the good that I may do, and accept all the difficulty I may meet therein. St. Francis de Sales, pray for us.
The day began like any other day at Nativity Prep, with prayers and pledges. But afterwards, a different sound rang through the cafeteria at the small elementary school. Vice Principal Brian Zumbrum was fulfilling the last part of a pact he made with Principal Paul Webster. The challenge? See who could raise the most money for Nativity during Catholic School Week. The prize? Getting to take the other to the Nativity Prep Barbershop. Founded in 2003, Nativity Prep is a small Catholic school located in inner-city Wilmington that aims to provide quality education to the less fortunate.
Nativity Prep is a school that serves low-income boys in the Wilmington area, and it's a tuition-free private Catholic school. So it tries to give an opportunity of a private Catholic school to a population that would not be able to afford it.
Nativity is a nonprofit institution, and as such, they rely on donations to keep the school running. When it came time for a school fundraiser, Zumbrum and Webster came up with the shaving idea to inspire donations.
The idea behind this was to kind of engage donors who aren't typical donors, giving people a glimpse into what we do every day.
The two of them expected to get $1,000 each at most.
We thought if we both got $1,000, that would be a good first try for this fundraising.
Little did they know that they would not only blow past that goal, but that the generosity of their donors would allow them to make a total of about $15,000.
I mean, the sense of school spirit it built with the boys, the momentum it built for Nativity, I'm still kind of shocked by how many people donated. Mass, as we were promoting Catholic Schools Week, I mentioned that I was in this fundraiser and I was like, so if anyone want to help me save my hair, please do. And honestly, I was expecting a few little old ladies to come up and laugh. We raised $1,000 that day because parishioners were just like, that's awesome. Like, we want you to keep your hair, but more importantly, we want you to keep doing what you're doing.
Zumbrum and Webster were not only surprised by their total, but also amazed at how much the community cares about them and their school.
They're amazing. They're amazing. And it shows just the depth of the friendships that Paul and I have with a lot of people, that they really support us in what we do. So the fact that, we were able to raise this when we don't necessarily have those kind of resources ourselves, it just felt really good to be able to give back to the school in that way.
These amazing donations were leaning in Father Zumbrum's favor, with Webster behind. However, a last-minute surge of donations changed the result with minutes to spare, ending the competition with Webster leading Zumbrum by only a hair.
See, the funny thing is that this ending didn't shock me because from the very beginning, I had numerous friends who said, I'm waiting till the end to make sure you lose.
And while Father Zumbrum had to face the music, Webster took pride in his victory.
It's kind of the difference between losing the battle versus winning the war. I got a pie to my face. I had to sing and dance to Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, which many people find that hard to get out of their heads after me doing it. And finally, I had to wear a pink tutu and wig for an entire day.
Despite his loss this year, Zumbrum has a chance to strike back next year.
There you go.
It looks like it's going to be an annual thing.
But above all else, it was the students of Nativity who won in the end.
At the end of the day, we realize it's for the kids. So as much as I'm happy to keep my hair, I'm also happy that all this money went to Nativity Prep.
It's $18,000 to educate one child for a year. So in all actuality, we basically are educating one Nativity student for the entire year. I mean, that is huge. If we were able to do this 47 more times, we'd be able to educate every kid for the year. So it's an unbelievable sense of accomplishment, and just brings us that much closer to accomplishing the goal of funding ourselves fully for the year.
Reporting at Nativity Prep for WSAL, Jeffrey Sweeney.